Hello students, today in this class we shall discuss about the topic dipole moment. This topic is from the unit chemical bonding and molecular structure. Dipole moment, it is a measure of degree of polarity. It means it will measure the degree of polarity in a molecule, right? So, and degree of polarity basically it depends upon the electronegativities of the atoms. Greater the difference in the values of electronegativities of the atom forming the bond, greater will be the charge separation. And if there is a greater charge separation means greater will be the polarity of the molecule. So dipole moment, it measures the degree of polarity. It can be defined as the product of magnitude of charge and the distance of separation between the charges. So it is represented by the Greek letter mu, and dipole moment, it is the charge multiplied by the distance of separation. Charge is represented by the small letter q and distance of separation is represented by small letter d. So mathematically one can express mu, that is dipole moment, is equal to q multiplied by d. We can see here these are the two atoms A and B. A has the charge plus q, B has minus q, and D is the distance of separation between the atoms. So q is equal to charge on any of the atoms and D is distance between the atoms. Charge q is of the order 10 raised to power minus 10 ESU, and ESU is what? Electrostatic unit of charge. Intermolecular distance, that is small d, is of the order 10 raised to power minus 8 centimeter, or you can say it is equal to 1 angstrom. As we know, q is equal to mu is equal to q multiplied by d, and value of q is 10 raised to power minus 10 ESU, and value of D is of the order 10 raised to power minus 8 centimeter. After multiplying it, we will get 10 raised to power minus 18 ESU centimeter. And this quantity is called 1 dB and represented as capital D. So one can write 1D, that is 1 dB, is equal to 1 into 10 raised to power minus 18 ESU centimeter. If we consider the example, for HCl molecule, the value of dipole moment is found to be 1.03 D. D is the quantity which is represented in, which represents the dipole moment. H2O, the dipole moment of H2O, that is water molecule, is 1.85 D. The SI unit of dipole moment is expressed in coulomb meter. Remember, the SI unit of dipole moment is expressed in coulomb meter. And as we know, 1 ESU is equal to 3.335 into 10 raised to power minus 10 coulomb. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 raised to power minus 2 meter. So 1D, from the above relationship we have calculated 1D is equal to, that is 1 dB is equal to 10 raised to power minus 18 ESU centimeter. Just by putting the value, one can find 1D is equal to 3.335 into 10 raised to power minus 30 coulomb meter. So SI unit of dipole moment is expressed in coulomb meter. Again, as we know that dipole moment is a vector quantity. Vector quantity means it will show the magnitude as well as the direction. It is represented by the small arrow with tail at the positive center, head towards the negative center. As you can see in case of HCl molecule, this tail represents the positive end and the head represents the negative end in case of HCl molecule. Further, dipole moment and molecular structure. diatomic molecule, two atoms bonded to each other by a covalent bond. Diatomic molecule is polar. If bond formed between the atom is polar, then greater the electronegativity difference, En is electronegativity difference between the atoms, more will be the dipole moment. From the example you can see that in case of HF, fluorine has the electronegativity 4.0. In case of HCl, Cl has electronegativity 3.0. Bromine has 2.8 and iodide has electronegativity 2.5. So the value of dipole moment, you can see if the electronegativity difference is high, the value of dipole moment will be high. You can see in case of HF, dipole moment is very high, 1.78 D, and in case of HI, where the electronegativity difference between H and this I is less, so the value of dipole moment will be less. Now for the polyatomic molecule, that dipole moment depends upon the individual dipole moment of bonds, that is bond dipole, and spatial arrangement of the various bonds in the molecule. Say for example, if we consider polyatomic molecule like CO2, carbon dioxide and water, these are what? Triatomic molecules having the three atoms. Dipole moment of CO2 is 0, but the dipole moment of water, as we have already discussed, is 1.84 D. Why the dipole moment of water is 0 and why the dipole moment of CO2 is 0 and why the dipole moment of water is 1.8 D? This can be explained on the basis of their structure. So let's see how the dipole moment of CO2 is 0 and how the dipole moment of water is non-zero. So in case of CO2, you can see the molecule is linear. You can see here, molecule is linear. Two CO bonds oriented in opposite direction, you can see from this picture, at an angle of 180 degree. Dipole moment of each CO bond is 2.3 D, but due to the linear geometry of CO2, dipole moment of one CO bond cancel the dipole moment of other CO bond. You can say these are equal and opposite, magnitude is equal and opposite, right? The value of the dipole moment of one CO is 2.3 D, but they are in opposite direction. That's why their net dipole moment, or you can say the resultant dipole moment of CO2 will be 0. So CO2 is non-polar molecule. On the other hand, if you look over the water molecule, water has a band structure. Here two OH are there. Bonds are oriented at an angle of 104.5 degree. The dipole moment of water is found to be 1.85 D, which is the resultant dipole moment of two OH bond. You can see two OH bonds are there, and the direction of the dipole moment is from positive end to negative end. This is the bond dipole. So here the net dipole moment that comes out to be 1.85 D. In case of BeF2, zero dipole moment is there, because BeF2 is a linear molecule. Two equal bond dipole which are pointed opposite to each other, they will cancel the bond dipoles, and hence the resultant dipole moment will be 0 in case of BeF2. You can see here, because this is a linear molecule as we have seen in case of CO2, that's why the dipole moment will cancel each other because they are in opposite direction. So mu comes out to be 0 in case of BeF2. Further, if we look over the tetraatomic molecules having 4 atoms, like in case of BeF3, boron, trifluoride, you can see the dipole moment is again 0. This is because this is symmetrical structure. in which the 3 BF bonds are oriented at an angle of 120 degree to one another. 3 bonds lie in one plane. Dipole moment of these bonds cancel one another, giving the net resultant dipole moment 0. Right. Further, if you look over the ammonia has pyramidal structure. We can see ammonia has pyramidal structure having the dipole moment non-zero. Mu is equal to, that is the value of dipole moment for ammonia is 1.47 D. Here the individual bond dipole moment of 3NH individual dipole moment bond give resultant dipole moment. You can see in upward direction because along the direction of lone pair, that's why it is non-zero and the value comes out to be 1.47 D. But in case of methane and carbon tetrachloride, dipole moment value will be 0 because here these are symmetrical tetrahedral shapes of these molecules. Due to the symmetrical tetrahedral shapes, the dipole moment will cancel and hence the value of mu comes out to be 0 for methane and carbon tetrachloride. But in case of chloroform CHCl3, that is a derivative of methane, the dipole moment is non-zero. Why? Because all bonds are not same. But in case of methane and carbon tetrachloride, all bonds are same. This is the reason that the resultant bond dipole moment of 3 CCl bond is not cancelled by the bond dipole moment of 1 CH bond. You can say 1 CH bond is pointing downwards and 3 CCl bonds, they are pointing downwards, so they are in same direction. That's why the value of dipole moment will not be 0. It will be greater than 0, and it has been observed that the dipole moment of chloroform, that is CHCl3, has a value 1.12 D. So this is all about the dipole moments. So in today's class we have discussed about the dipole moment. How one can find out the dipole moment? Basically it depends upon the polarity of the molecules, and polarity depends upon the electronegativity difference. So this is all about the dipole moment. We have discussed about the dipole moment of various molecules like ammonia, methane, carbon tetrachloride, CO2, water, chloroforms. So I hope you will feel comfortable with this video. Have a great day. Thank you so much for watching this video.